September 21st, 2010 meeting of the General Session of Franklin County Board of Commissioners. We will begin this morning's session with Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Brooks.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, let's begin this morning with a moment of silence for Sharon Humphrey. Sharon is an employee or was an employee of the Franklin County Child Support Enforcement Agency. She passed away this morning, or she passed away last week after a battle with cancer. She was with us for 6 years. She was a great employee. She worked in the disbursements department as an administrative assistant. Her friends and colleagues at Child Support will miss her as will the rest of us in Franklin County government. So we can take a minute to remember Sharon. Okay, thank you. I also want to make special recognition. Sheriff Carnes is with us this morning, as well as some folks from the Franklin County Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. I know Chief Deputy Martin's here. Is Chief Moritz here as well? No. No?
There's not here.
And we have some other stuff. You guys want to come forward and talk about this task force. It was formed in 2008. The Sheriff's Office received a COPS Child Sexual Predator Program funding to investigate computer facilitated crimes against children. Chief, you want to tell us more?
Good morning, Commissioners. Yeah, we have some members of the Internet Crimes Against Task Force here. Last week at the Attorney General's conference, they received a state recognition for all the good work that they've done. As you mentioned earlier, this task force was formed in about 2008. I have to give a lot of credit to some of your employees also from Justice Programs and Homeland Security, Kathy Crandall, with a special emphasis on Erica Scott. She's been remarkable in securing funds for this task force. Without their help, I'm sure it would be as successful as what it has been. The task force is made up of detectives from the Sheriff's Office, Upper Arlington Police Department, Columbus Division of Police, Westerville Police Department, and ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. To date, they have arrested, since the task force inception, they've arrested about 126 persons that have violated the law as far as children are concerned. We're extremely proud of these detectives, and I'm glad that the commissioners have decided to honor these people for the really good work that they do for our community. And also, Ron O'Brien is heavily involved in this as far as the prosecutor's office, and we're very fortunate to have Carter Stewart, who is the United States Attorney for the Southern District, and Mike Hunter, which works with us all the time in prosecuting these cases, not only locally, but also federally. So with that, Mr. Mark Haskell.
Chief Martin, could you just talk for a minute about exactly what this group of detectives and this whole crimes unit does for our residents?
You know, primarily, Commissioner, what they do is they monitor the internet for people that are trying to entice children into meeting them, having sex with them, issues like that. That's what they do.
Thank you very much, all of you, for what you do. I'd like to thank Sheriff Carnes for his leadership, too, in bringing this project to us. You know, there's nothing more important than protecting our children. And unfortunately, technology being what it is today, there's so many more dangers out there, but parents must be vigilant as well. Your work is really benefited when parents become knowledgeable of the risks and dangers out there. And when we talked about forming this, when you asked for funding for it, I think we all knew that this would be great for our community. And it has been. And I would hope that this program could continue in future years and be expanded. because technology, of course, will continue to be a risk, and the bad guys and gals out there are going to be using it as a tool, and we have to be on the forefront of making sure we give you the tools you need to always best protect our children.
Well, I think all of us agree that task force operations in the future, they're a force multiplier. And by all of us coming together, it makes for a much better law enforcement response to these serious crimes that are out there, especially when they involve children. So we're hoping that the grant funding continues on so we can continue to do this. And I think all of us agree we'd like to expand this to make it even larger if we can. But in these tough economic times, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, don't hesitate to come to us and
I
ask.
won't.
Thank you, Chief.
You'll have to worry about me
I
asking.
think working, especially working with the prosecutor's office, working with the US Attorney's office, working with the other local governments, I think this is a great use of the funds to get the best, successes that we can, and making the use of the funds that are limited, as we work together with our partners all across this county. And if we can do more leveraging of those dollars with the other local governments getting involved with this task force, I think that would be great.
Well, I concur, Commissioner, thank you. And you know, with the statistics and the number of arrests and forensic examinations that this group of detectives have done, it's really phenomenal, what they've been able to accomplish. They're well respected across the United States. They assist a lot of other law enforcement agencies throughout the state, and interstate also, and frankly, we'd like to get an international case here one of these days if we can. So I appreciate it. Like I said, it's a force multiplier, so
Yeah.
you get a good bang for your buck on this.
Thank you.
Chief,
Wondered about the conviction rate. I know we have somebody here from the US Attorney's Office. I wonder if he could address that, or she.
This is Mike Hunter.
Morning.
Good morning. Could you speak at the mic?
Certainly. We've had tremendous success prosecuting these cases federally. Of course, in any case where the internet is involved, there is going to be a federal nexus. And what the task force has been able to do, working in conjunction with us, is to kind of bring the worst of the worst cases into the federal system, where you'll face things like mandatory minimum periods of incarceration of up to 10 or 15 years in some cases. So I think the success rate, the cases that have been brought to the U.S. Attorney's Office by the Franklin County Prosecutor's Office, or excuse me, by the task force, I think that we have convicted 90% of the people that they have brought to us so far. And I think that that's only as a result of that the other 10% haven't come up for adjudication yet. Been tremendously successful. These cases are powerful evidentiary cases, if they're put together at the front end correctly. And working with the task force and all the other agencies we work with, we've been able to put these cases together the right way, and we've had tremendous success in the last 2 years working with this task force.
Congratulations and thank you all. That's no small task. A 90% conviction rate. That's fantastic. Thank you. Thanks for protecting our children.
Commissioner, this is Carter Stewart, the United States Attorney for the Southern District of Ohio.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
It's a pleasure to be here. And the only reason I'm here is to commend the team. They have done tremendous work, and I just want to reemphasize that. We can't do what we do as prosecutors in my office and Mr. O'Brien's office without their being on the front lines. And I have to stress that it is not easy work. We're talking about kids sometimes as young as 2, 3 years of age, undergoing some awful abuse. And these gentlemen have to look at pictures, they have to look at video. It's hard work. It can have an impact psychologically, and it takes intelligent detective work to get the job done. So I think they've done a tremendous job, and I'm just here to support them and honor them.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Stewart, Sheriff, gentlemen, as the father of 4 kids, my oldest is soon to be 14, and very proud of her. Recently, all her girlfriends were all getting new computers, laptops for their birthday. That's kind of the thing, I guess, with 7th, 8th, and 9th grade girls, is to have their own laptop. They were all getting computers and laptops for their birthday, and for Christmas, my daughter earned the money and bought her own. So I was very proud of that, but at the same time, she's got a Facebook account, she's got email, and it's scary. And my wife and I spend a lot of time monitoring that and making sure that we're less worried about her than we are worried about folks that are interested in her. And so we pay very close attention. It's scary stuff. I never
mine very short. As you said, if you already heard, the 90% conviction rate federally. Our local charges are also very high. I'm just hopeful that we continue, if the numbers keep going up, that we make the arrest, we have a place to put them. Which is still.
Currently, we have a place to put them.
Currently, we do, but as you see, numbers keep going up. So unless we keep in mind, in the back of our minds, what we need a place to house these people also. So that's all I'll say.
We hear you.
Keep the bad guys and gals off the street.
Thanks. Guys, can we get a photo, please? Come on up.
Thanks for your work.
Yes, where's Eric? Bring Eric.
What we do with that work. I get really choked up when I look at it.
Just the start.
I think they want to come back this way for a picture.
Come on, Eric.
Thank you.
Get up front. You need to be up front.
I'll slide.
I'm usually the tallest guy in these photos. What's going on?
Slide in, they don't have to bite in.